Welcome back to Nintendo Academy. I am Mike Perez, and oh no, your Nintendo Switch Joycon just broke. Drift issue? Switch Pro controller not working that well, or you're just looking to buy extra controllers but don't want to empty your bank account with them? Yep, we're talking about controllers. Down. Before we get started, if we are just meeting, I am Mike Perez, and here at Nintendo Academy, we cover news and a whole bunch of Nintendo subjects, including products, just like this video. So if you are new here, consider subscribing, clicking that bell so you don't miss another Nintendo Academy video. Okay, so we have all been there once in our gaming lifetime. Joy-Cons stop working, you have the drift problem, or you just need extra Joy-Cons because you have a big family, you have friends you want to play with, and you just have not enough. Or maybe Joy-Cons are not for you and you want to try a more traditional way of playing, such as controllers that we have. But you don't want to spend a lot of money on them because right now Joy-Cons are about 70 bucks. To buy two little miniature Joy-Cons, 70 bucks, that's a lot of money, especially if you want to buy Joy-Cons and that controller together. That's a whole lot of money. So I've reached out to a couple of my friends here at Nintendo Academy, and they were so amazing and gracious to send us a lot of other alternatives, great cheaper alternatives that will do just well or even better than the original, so that you don't have to spend all of your hard-earned money on controllers and accessories. So this is the video you have to watch to know what to buy when you have some issue or you want to buy extra controllers without spending a lot of money, guys. All right, so let's start with the most obvious of all of the controller brands, which is PowerA. I think it's Nintendo's kind of go-to when it comes to controllers and giving them licenses to make controllers in any theme that you want, including Pokemon, Mario, and Zelda, and all other games that they have licenses for. So PowerA, yeah, PowerA is a good brand. You know, pretty pricey in my opinion, but they give you controllers just like this one with Super Mario themed, with, you know, nice design, and I think Nintendo provides them with the license to create themed controllers. This one is wired, and basic features. Let me see here. Let's see if I can read this little fine print here in English, please. They don't have anything in English in here. Guess not. I don't read this. This is not my language. As you can see, their main focus is on the theme of the controller. So if you want something with a theme on it, of your favorite character, Pokemon, Mario, Zelda, etc., then yeah, PowerA, you can choose PowerA for about 50 to 60 bucks each pro controller. I don't think they make Joy-Cons, so it's just pro controllers with them. PowerA.com is a website. You can go check it out, and they have a good selection over there. I'm not sure if they have Joy-Cons. If they do, if I'm mistaken, leave down below in the comments to let me know so that I can go ahead and search for them. Now that that option is out of the way, let's get into the ones that I'm really talking about here. There are certain brands there that I have my eye on because they're great. And when I mean great, they produce super awesome products. So let's get into the ones that I fully recommend to you as companies to look forward to when it comes to controllers and Joy-Cons without breaking the bank. And I don't mean cheap controllers, I mean awesome controllers with super awesome features. I want to start with Edge Power. Okay, I've mentioned this company before and in the channel. I'll probably look for that video and link it below. But this is a company to look out for. They produce super high quality controllers. I've used them and they are amazing. This controller that I have here, let's go ahead and open it up. Unboxing right in front of me there. It comes with a super long USB-C cable. Really, I have never seen anybody provide a USB-C to USB cable as long as this one right here. If you see right here, it's a really high quality USB cable to USB-C so that you can play and charge at the same time. You can even use this for your Nintendo Switch or your Nintendo Switch Lite as an extra charging cable. They provide it here in the box. We also have the controller itself. And this is the Edge Power Pro controller. I mean, I've been using this one for a while. I split this as my daily use with another controller. I have a Pro controller from Nintendo and I don't really use it. I use this one and I also use another one that I'm about to show you later on. But this controller is amazing. It has a headphone jack here so that you can listen to your Nintendo Switch privately all on your own. Down here, that's what you see. Battery life is super awesome. It lasts about, I would say, 7 to 8 hours. And it feels amazing. So this controller has a quick connect and remote feature that is super awesome to use. It's so easy to pair up. There's a button right behind the controller you push to pair it with your Switch or with your Switch Lite, and this is super awesome. I mean, controller feels so great in your hands. I've played hours with it, so I know. The joystick on this controller, just like the other one I'm about to mention, is super durable. This controller has a very long battery life, and it feels great in your hand. It has the turbo feature right there. Push the button, turbo, and it's one that I truly recommend. The build of it is light yet feels high quality. The joysticks are super solid, almost joystick drift proof, I guess. Comes with this super long charging cable right here. You just plug it into your Switch or to a wall connector just to charge, and you're good to go. This is one that I highly recommend. This is the Edge Power Pro controller, and if you were to guess a price on this Pro controller compared to the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, how much you think it would cost? This controller is only $29, guys. You can find it in the Amazon store. The link is down below in the description. And it's just a straight link. It's not a link that I get paid for. It's just straight to the Amazon store for them. They sent me this out so that I can take a look at, play with. I fell in love with it right away. I love controllers and I'm kind of really high critical of them. This one passed the test. Edge Power Pro controller with headphone jack, long battery life, feels great in your hand, and only $29, guys. You cannot go wrong with this controller. All right, so let's move on to Joy-Cons. How about Joy-Cons? How can I get some Joy-Con replacements for my Nintendo Switch? Because apparently I have a Joy-Con drift on my Nintendo Switch, or I just need extra Joy-Cons. If you have a Joy-Con drift, by the way, right now, as of the recording of this video, the Nintendo repair shops are currently closed due to work conditions. So you might have to find alternatives to getting your Joy-Con fixed or replaced, or just find alternative Joy-Cons to use. And this is where this company comes in. Again, it's Edge Power with these awesome Joy-Cons. This is my favorite because look at the shape. Yes, it's an M for Mike. So when you buy this Joy-Con, look at the M shape. Think about me or Nintendo Academy. Subscribe. This is the Edge Power Joy Pad, and it's amazing. Let's go ahead and open it right there. And look at that, guys. Look at this Joy Pad right here. It's called Joy Pads, not Joy-Cons. You know, copyright stuff. So these are amazing Joy-Con replacements right here. Let's get it out of the box. It comes with the charger right here. Now, this is how you charge it to this. It has, of course, a USB to go on the wall or on your Nintendo Switch. And it has these two USB connectors right here that go onto the Joy-Cons themselves. So you can actually connect each one to charge each controller. So this makes sure that both controllers are fully charged, because I've had issues where I put my Joy-Cons attached to the Nintendo Switch and then I'm playing a game. Has it ever happened to you where you're playing a game, they're both charging at the same time, right? Then halfway playing, one of them needs to charge. How is that possible? They're both charging at the same time. They should both be charged independently and the same amount of charge. How is it that my left Joy-Con is missing charge but my right Joy-Con is fully charged and all this stuff? Well, here you go. You have two independent chargers for each connected to your cable. That is one of the most innovative parts about charging this controller right here. These controllers are not boring to look at. This looks amazing. And I'm not just saying it because it has my letter on it, a letter M. I'm saying it because it just looks very cool. The ergonomics on this controller is superior. I don't know why I divided the letters that way. Superior. So if you see on the back here, it's not flat on the back. So when you apply it to your Nintendo Switch, or on this little part right here where of course you make the letter M, they are so comfortable to use. These are my favorite colors. I love these pastel colors. Reminds me of course of the colors on the Animal Crossing Edition Switch, and they are amazing. The joysticks are very well built and very solid. It has a really awesome D-pad here. All of your regular buttons, left and right. One button here that has the letter M on it, which controls the turbo and the speed you want to play with. This controller is super. These are amazing replacement to your Joy-Cons. If you're having drift issues, if you want to get additional Joy-Cons, look nowhere else. This is amazing. Your Joy-Cons probably cost $70. $70 to get replacement Joy-Cons. Yeah, think about that for a little bit. 70 bucks to get. These only cost $39.99, which for both of them, by the way, both of them, 1 and 2, both controllers. So you are saving a whole lot of money if you're getting extra Joy-Cons, or if you just want to replace the ones that you have that are not working properly anymore. This is an amazing controller. Battery life is off the charts. It's so comfortable to play with, and to charge these controllers, again, you don't have that issue where one controller has more battery life than the other. And when you pair it with your Nintendo Switch to play on handheld mode, you can play for hours without your hands getting tired. I mean, this is a no-brainer. It's an amazing controller. You don't have to spend $70 on it. It's only $39.99 on Amazon, and it's available now. So I'll leave the link down below in the description. It's not a paid link. I'm not getting paid by it. They're just a company that I like to support. They support Nintendo Academy by sending me these controllers to play the channel and to also talk about them on the channel. So I thank them for sending me these controllers here, and guys, I really truly recommend these are great. All right, so now on to my next recommendation for a pro controller, and I have here this pro controller made by A Lion. They sent us this controller to talk about on the channel, and I've been using it for a long time too. I love this one, and when it comes to pro controllers, it's one that I highly recommend as well. And you do know I recommend this one because this is one of the controllers that I gave away in my previous giveaway back in December. So let's talk about the controller itself and what it can do for you, how it can improve your gameplay. It's compatible with your Nintendo Switch and with your Nintendo Switch Lite. This controller has 3 speeds of turbo and vibration. Like for example, if you are playing, let's say, Breath of the Wild, and you want to set the vibration low, so when you battle, like for example, any regular enemy you find in the field, then you can set that vibration to like very low, to 1 or 2, and that way it'll give you that experience of combat at that level. And then when you're fighting bosses, you can set it all the way up high, and then the rumble will be crazy. You'll feel that intensity when it comes to battling bosses in the game. So this is one of the great features of this controller. This controller also supports gyro access function and supports NFC. If you don't know what NFC is, basically amiibos. You can use your amiibos with this pro controller, which is a big plus when, you know, having a controller that's NFC compatible and you can use your amiibos with it. It's awesome. It's rare to find a third-party controller that supports amiibos on them, and this is one of them right here. So that's why I wanted to bring it out to you guys, because that's important. Now this controller takes about 2 to 3 hours to charge, and it has up to 12 hours of battery life. And when it comes to the range and how far away you can use this from the TV, it's 32 feet. 32 feet away from your TV. Who has their TV 32 feet away from them? Unless you have like one of those ginormous movie theater screen TVs where you have to be so far back. And still, you take this to a movie theater and you plug it into the Nintendo Switch in a movie theater, you can sit in the back row and still play with this. And one of the greatest things that I love about A-Line is this one has a lifetime warranty. Lifetime warranty. Seriously, lifetime warranty. You can send it back to them. A-Line, it has their own supplier. They have their own thing. So if you want to contact them, it's easy to contact for customer service, and they'll go ahead and repair your controller for you or replace it. They are an amazing company. So awesome. But let's go ahead and open it so you can take a look at the controller itself. Really handy little books here. Teaches you how to pair the controller and a lot of useful good information, which you never want to throw away these things. When you get the box, make sure you put them like in a drawer or something. You save them because you never know when you're gonna need them. We have here the awesome USB-C charger for you to charge your controller. I like that this is a USB-C controller because first things, USB-C controllers are a little pricier. They include it, and you can also use it for all of your USB-C devices, just like your phone or your other Joy-Cons or controllers. So here is that controller. It looks awesome. I like the pastel colors also. It reminds me of Animal Crossing, and I'm pretty sure you like it as well. We have here the back of the controller. Looks pretty good. This controller is super comfortable to hold as well. This controller feels like a pro controller. The joysticks are very durable and handy, and I really feel like Nintendo needs to take a page out of A-Lion's book to make these joysticks work without the drift. They are super durable. The D-pad feels great. I don't know how to explain how I feel when I use this controller. When you push the buttons, they just feel so buttery smooth. I'm not sure if that's a word to describe when you push a button, but they're so smooth. I mean, they're not clicky at all. It's not click, 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 click. No, it's just smooth. Even when you push on the left and right, the back's right here, it just feels so comfortable to use. You can play and then not wake anybody up with this. Super cool. Right in the middle, we have your home button right there. We have a T button that sets the speed for your games if you want to play in higher speeds as well. There you have it as well. The T for turbo, so you can play games in a faster way. And the really awesome little lion there. The company is called AO Lion, and they have a little lion logo there. And it's an amazing one, and I truly recommend this. It's an awesome controller. The link below does not pay me. They are friends of the channel, and they sent us this controller so that we can talk about it, review it here on the channel. We've reviewed it. It's amazing. I really recommend it. And the link is down below in the description. Thank you, AO Lion, for sending us this controller. And I can say this is one of the best controllers ever made out there, and I really recommend it. When you buy controllers, you want to make sure that you keep them in a good, safe place. And even better, where you keep the controller makes the room you're in look even better. So my friends over at DVA Maker Studios on the Etsy store sent me this right here. Again, these are not paid. They just sent it to me so I can talk about it on the channel and look at it. And I just love it. I mean, it's not an S. No, it's not an S. It's a controller holder. Watch this. You can place the controller down here. How does that look? You know, and it has two of them. So I can take my other controller and put it right there. So it looks super awesome, right? Let me look at this. Having your Nintendo Switch controllers on this right here just makes them look great, right? I feel like I don't even want to remove it just because it looks so cool. But when you do, you just take them off and start playing, and then when you're done, right there, right? And then they also have one for the Nintendo GameCube. I don't have that one right here, but this one is for the Nintendo GameCube. You can put your Nintendo GameCube controller right there, and it looks awesome. And here's a picture of how it looks, just because I don't have a GameCube controller here. I'm ashamed. And then they have one for a single controller in black like this. This is how it looks with the controller on it, like that. This is super cool, right? It looks super awesome. I love this. And Again, if you have controllers, if you like your controllers and want to keep them in a safe place, looking good, and you should go pick one of these up. The link is down below in the description. And again, I don't get paid for this thing. They just send it to me in the channel so that I can talk about it. They are supporters of Nintendo Academy, and they send me these awesome accessories so that I can talk to you guys about it in the channel, so that I can use it myself, and if I like it, of course, pass it on to you guys. And let me tell you, I do love it. This is so cool. So yeah, if you want to check it out, the link is down below in the description, and it's super cool to have these and keep your controllers looking good wherever you have them. All right, so giveaway time. Last year, which is 2020, December, my last giveaway, I stated that I wanted to give away an online membership, an entire year for Nintendo online membership. Every month, give one away, right? So 12 giveaways for Nintendo online membership. If you don't have a membership to Nintendo Online and when you would like to win, or if it's expiring soon, then you can win a 12-month membership. All you gotta do is, of course, be a subscriber, comment down below, and like this video. Also, follow me on Instagram at nintendo.academy. And that's it. Yeah, that is it. All you have to do. And every single month, I will choose a winner either on here, YouTube, or on Instagram. So make sure to follow on Instagram at nintendo.academy. And also subscribe here and turn on notifications so you don't miss it ever. Okay, so that is the first part of the giveaway. The second part of the giveaway is that I've been thinking that I want to, I would say, bless more people when it comes to having a Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch Lite, because I recognize that a lot of people out there don't have a Switch or Nintendo Switch Lite, or they cannot afford one. So I want to help you guys out with that. I want to give away maybe 6, 7, I would say 7. Let's make up 7 Nintendo Switch Lite or 7 Nintendo Switch. So this is how it's gonna work for the Nintendo Switch Lite. I'm gonna give away 7 of them. Every time this channel reaches 10,000 subscribers, then that's when a Nintendo Switch Lite giveaway will be activated. So let's say right now, when we get to 10,000, the first Nintendo Switch Lite or Nintendo Switch will be given away. Then the following 10,000, that makes it 20, and then so on. So every 10,000 subscribers, that will activate a Nintendo Switch or Switch Lite giveaway. And I will just choose randomly from the subscriber list, and of course from the people who actually comment and support Nintendo Academy as well. So that's how it works, guys. I want to make sure that I give out to you guys, give back to you guys for supporting Nintendo Academy, and that's how it's gonna work. 7 Nintendo Switches or Nintendo Switch Lites, depending on the time. I will just choose one, and you will receive it in the mail. I will contact you right here, tag you as your winner, and then let you know how you can give me your address information so that I can send your prize to you. So giveaway number 1, every month in 2021, I'm giving away 12 months of Nintendo Online membership and a Nintendo Switch Lite on our 10,000 subscriber. Then every 10,000 subscribers after that, up to 7, I will give away another Nintendo Switch Lite or Nintendo Switch. That's separate from all the other giveaways that I have planned for the channel here. All right, so thank you guys for subscribing, for supporting Nintendo Academy. And I am Mike Perez with Nintendo Academy.
Here we